this is really for CPAs and accountants. This is the week. What is this? Monday, the 22nd. I don't even know. November 22nd. We have a short window where you can still help your clients mitigate their 2021 tax liability. The solar tax credit is still in full effect. It's 26%. Some of this documentation that we're going to run through was old. It hasn't been updated. Legislation has increased or extended the 26%. It was supposed to be a step down. I'll show you. It was supposed to be a step down from 26% to 22% this year, but federal government. So this is a form, and I'll have a link to the blog where you'll have access to this form. But this basically was some guidance that was put out when this tax credit was first initiated. It's going to help them save money on their electrical bills, help them stay active if we do have a power failure. And we have a window now where we can still commence construction per the IRS rules in this year, which would allow them to take full advantage of the credit. So I'm going to run through a couple documents here. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. And again, I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an accountant. This is not tax advice. This is strictly for informational purposes only. That's why I'm reaching out to CPAs and you accountants to make sure that I'm sharing information correctly and to get your expertise on how to help your clients utilize it. So we have a couple projects now that are going in that this year, and they're going to be able to still realize this tax credit. So in short, whatever the total cost is of the system, as long as it's commencing construction in 2021, and again, this was where it's 26% still for systems in 2021. The credit is a direct dollar for dollar. So if you have a client that is going to have a tax liability, I mean, we can basically size the system to give them, a decent offset of their electricity bill, but to help maximize or mitigate their tax liability. So they haven't or commence construction, basically get materials on site, get invoices, which we're able to do in a pretty short period of time. As indicated above, they would get 26%. The calculations here are showing 22, but again, when the tax basis is $1 million for the system, they will have a 220,000 tax credit, basically to reduce their tax liability. So any customer that you have, let's have a discussion. Not only are they're able to utilize that tax credit, but they're able to utilize accelerated depreciation on the tax basis as well. So it could be a windfall. I'll show you an example. There's 2 forms that are needed to realize this, and I have links to these at the blog, but in this video, in the description, I have links to those. So, I mean, I do residential as well as commercial. This is the form for residential credits, but on the commercial, it's 3468 is the form that we need to fill out, or you need to help your clients fill out to realize the credit. And it's basically, where is the project going? How much is it? And multiply that by 26. And it looks like they do have this updated that it's 30% on here. So either 26 or 30%. And I guess that's where the CPA comes in to make sure this is the most updated form or not. But happy to partner with you guys and help educate your customers and make you guys, a hero. Because if you can save your clients 100, 200,000 in tax liability, I know you're their best friend. We have a couple projects that are going to maybe take advantage of this year. This is one. Size of the system is like 2 megs. I think we're gonna end up downsizing that because of some requirements from the local utility. But total system cost is $4 million. So they're gonna have $1 million in tax incentives at the 26% and $1.1 million in accelerated depreciation. Save them $6 million over
With the PACE financing, it looks like we can make it cash flow positive day one.
We think we can offset their bill probably about 30% on here, but they're excited because of their tax situation this year and how they can accelerate the depreciation. And once the utility companies increase the max system size we can put on, we can easily add more to their system, which will then reduce their bill even more from 30 to 50, 60, 70, maybe 80%. But that's just a quick snapshot of how we can help CPAs and accountants help their clients even more and realize, reduce their tax liability and get an asset that's going to help them improve their operating position and decrease their operating expenses moving forward. So thank you. Don't hesitate to reach out. Aaron, the solar broker. My link will be in the bio. If you have clients, you can always introduce us via email or direct them directly to the website. They can click learn more. Takes them to a quick form. You just fill out their business address name, email, pertinent information, hit submit. I'll get a notification. We'll do our little due diligence on the site, and then call maybe, and then set up a site visit and see what kind of quote we can get them together in short order, so we can get it over to the CPAs and see how much we can save them and what size system we need to size to maximize their tax credit. All right. So there's my information. Call me directly, 214-600-8770, or email me, Aaron, at thesolarbroker.energy, and you can connect with me on any of the social media sites you see. All right. Thanks. Have a good one.